Welcome to day 70 of the 300 Movie Challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of March 2000, which was Erin Brockovich. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
I think it sounded fine.
Whatever.
It's okay.
I guess let's preface this by saying that we all saw who was in the movie and we all mentally groaned.
Yeah, basically. I kind of looked up who was in it and what the one word blurb would be, and I saw Julia Roberts and I was like, shit, not again.
The pain.
Not again. So soon after Runaway Bride too, so
Yeah.
it was not enough time for our wounds to heal.
Yeah. Agreed.
But I was very pleasantly surprised by this movie.
Yeah.
This is how you do a law drama, basically. You don't make it boring, you make it about like the people outside, not necessarily about inside the courtroom.
You mean like in Sleepers and stuff, yeah.
Where I actually like fell asleep for 5 minutes.
See, the name is appropriate.
I know, right?
It's kind of like, this is like the, I don't know if this is the right word, but it's like the wholesome version of Primal Fear.
Yeah.
Where it actually ends like on a good note.
Yeah. Wholesome version.
Yes.
And the thing is that you definitely feel for the people that the case is going against. It's not like a nitty gritty thing where it's like, oh, if it's a law thing, it has to be about murder. It has to not be about paperwork because we can't deal with that stuff. It has to be actiony and everything. No, you can have, because the suit that they were doing is probably the least actiony based thing, and it has nothing to do with like someone stabbing someone else or anything. But it was definitely more impactful and stuff.
It was
We're
an
not
interesting...
gonna go into it too much, so
Yeah.
you guys can watch it.
I mean, it was kind of interested. I was interested in the plot, just to kind of, see where things were going, and how that happened, and how the people reacted. I think, like, again, a lot of the side characters, mostly, again, all those people involved, as well as like some of the other more important side characters, all felt pretty realistic. In terms of their reactions to things and all that kind of stuff. Now, from my perspective, though, she's obviously better than she was in Runaway Bride and, all that kind of crap.
Yes.
I still didn't like her in this movie. I don't know.
The thing is,
just like her personality as this character was just really obnoxious.
It's very abrasive.
And like I get that like that's the point, and in a sense the movie's saying like, hey, because she was like this, she got results, right? So like
but
I get it. It's still just like as an observer, I'm just like, go away.
But it's not even like because she was abrasive she got results either, because when you saw her with all the other people, she was very nice and she didn't like say anything or insult anybody either. But like for other people, she would like blow her top about them and everything too, and you hardly found justification in some cases. Like when
half the time I was like, no, there's a reason that this is happening to you, and it's like very obvious, right? And it's like sometimes it's like understandable, right? But other times it's like not, and I'm just like, I don't know.
And then it's like, how are you supposed to get people to? Because the thing is that she does have people skills in the fact that she was able to convince all those people in the town for the plaintiffs and stuff. But she just never applied them to everyone else.
It seemed like she didn't apply them to anyone like in her workplace.
No.
Like not even like the lawyer guy.
No.
I feel bad for the lawyer guy.
I feel bad for him.
He was my favorite character.
No.
I like the lawyer guy.
I liked him and I thought I wasn't gonna like him, but then I ended up liking him. The
biker guy.
Yeah,
the biker guy.
Yeah,
I liked him too.
At first, I thought he was gonna be kind of like a scummy guy, but he's like actually like, oh no, he's actually. And again, the whole like thing that happens with him. I don't know, 2/3 of the way through the movie, like totally makes sense, like from his
Yeah.
perspective.
That was very well done. It was very well done.
So, yeah,
it wasn't like in Runaway Bride where it was like she actually,
yeah. So like I pretty much like everything just about the movie. I just don't like the main character. I don't hate her again, right? It's not like Runaway Bride or anything like that. I just don't really enjoy experiencing her.
I think a good way to like say it is like she's an unlikable character, but she's interesting enough to watch.
Yeah, but I feel like if it was like if she just shut her mouth.
More normal.
Yeah, if she just shut up for a while.
Would have added.
Because the thing is that some of the insults she said didn't exactly add anything. Like when she like called that person a Krispy Kreme and stuff, it's like that's actually really mean. How are you
and it's like, what the hell did she do?
Yeah,
do anything.
And it's like, how did you like befriend all these people, but yet you can't say a single nice thing to your coworker?
And like she gets all like upset that like she not during the firing part, but like before that she got all upset at somebody for like not doing something or whatever, and it's like, why the hell would they do something for you? You just walked into this place and just said, I have a job now. Like, when has that ever worked in the history of humanity?
I don't know. I mean, we could only ask the real person.
It's just,
That's it too with her outfits and everything too. I know.
Yeah, it's just like, no. In any actuality, if you tried to like, turn that back on your boss like that, like you'd be fired immediately. Especially someone in her position who like didn't even really get hired.
No.
So, but
like I understand what she said about the fact that she can wear what she likes and stuff, and that's understandable. But there are some like workplace etiquette kind of things too.
Yeah, and again, it's not so much like do you agree, he thinks that she's right or not. It's also just an actual like workplace dynamic kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Because again, she didn't even like really get hired. She just said, "I want a job," and they're like, So
okay.
Yeah, just that I don't know that whole beginning thing just like rubbed me the wrong way a lot, and I don't know. I just kind of she never brought me back, I guess. I don't know. Again, she's not terrible. It was just something that was kind of annoying.
This is the best incarnation of her, but it's still not likable.
Great. Yeah. But yeah, I like the other characters. I like, again, I thought the plot was interesting. It's acted well and all that stuff, so...
Yeah. The story is compelling.
Yeah. I just can't say, like, I really liked the movie just because of her, so that's my main issue, but...
I'm just happy we got a nice, like, law story, finally.
I'm happy that I didn't utterly hate this movie because of who's in it.
Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah.
I don't know, is there anything else to really say about it?
It's interesting. You can watch it. I mean, like, even though we don't really like the main character, it's watchable still.
Yeah.
It's still something worth seeing, I think.
Yeah, for, like, the case itself. And, it is based off a true story. Like, I think... I don't know how much is true.
To tell us what the company, like, the acronym actually meant and everything.
Yeah, because they kept saying PG&E and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, PG&E, duh, obviously. But then after halfway through the movie, I just thought, I was like, wait a minute. PG&E stands for Pacific Gas and Electric. I'm like, they probably have no idea what that is. So
yeah, because we live on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So
we have an Atlantic version of it. So
yeah.
So I don't know. It's just kind of. But yeah, I mean, case interesting. Basically, everything is decent to quite good, except the main character.
I will say this though, I love the jab at the end of the film that the guy did for her when he gave her the check.
I love the lawyer guy.
Yeah.
It was like, eat that.
And then he ran away.
I mean, I totally, like, as soon as he was talking about the check and how, like, it's not an appropriate amount or something, I was like, oh, it's obvious that she's gonna think it's lower, but it's gonna be higher or whatever. Like, I saw that coming, like, as soon as it started happening. But, yeah.
It was just lovely to see her reaction from it.
Yeah, I'm like, finally.
Yeah,
someone got her to shut up.
He finally got back at her after all this time.
After 3 movies.
Oh my god.
Someone got her after 3 movies. I don't know. Are we seeing her ever again?
I don't know. I almost don't want to look.
I mean,
Watches in like 12 movies or something, and it's just like, I don't know. We'll cry about it when we get there. If we get there.
True. Is there anything else really to say about this?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Wholesome primal fear is pretty good enough.
Yeah. Pretty good way to put it.
If I had to, just for my own personal thing, I'd say Primal Fear is a bit more mixed in terms of, like, I think that the best things in Primal Fear are better than this, but the worst things in Primal Fear are worse than this.
Yeah.
Just overall, for me personally, I would say just how interesting the best things of Primal Fear were, like, puts it above this. But I can totally see someone going the other way and thinking, yeah, the problems of Primal Fear weigh that down. So personally, I enjoyed Primal Fear a bit more, but I could definitely see it the other way around as well. So, that's my take on it anyway.
I think the category I put it in kind of speaks for itself with the ranking.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll find out much later
Yeah.
what everyone else's is.
Yeah.
Right now it's a secret.
Secrets.
Yes.
No.
We did a head count of like how much movies we had in each category without naming which were the movies in each category.
That was
That was a bit ago now, so
It was a bit ago, but it was.
it's changed a bit.
We can at least say that everyone has a different amount of movies in each category, definitely.
Yeah, there's definitely some variety.
Yes, so that'll be something to look forward to at the end of this.
It's like 200 or so more movies.
230,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh boy.
We're getting
Are you
there.
guys excited?
We're getting there.
Oh my god. We're on 70 right now.
Yep. Sigh.
Okay, so then the next one, I don't know anything about.
No.
It has a name that's...
It has very... I didn't know that was the name, actually.
I have a feeling it's gonna be like about something I'm afraid of again for some reason because of the name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like aliens.
It's not.
It's not about aliens.
No,
Okay.
I mean, well, once I looked at the name and then I wait, what? And then I looked at it and oh, wait, okay, the name actually kind of makes sense. But it's still it's not
I'll
aliens.
just wait on it.
Okay. With that, bye.
Bye.
Bye.